Here we go. And we're live.
Perfect.
What's up?
Nothing much, just another beautiful day here in Texas on my end.
Texas.
Yeah.
So we're gonna we're live streaming some standard events, and Full Grip's gonna be taking the reins on this one. So if you guys haven't checked out Full Grip, the Full Grip, not just Full Grip, the Full Grip, definitely check him out. He does awesome Magic content, and he's got a lot of knowledge and strats, and yeah, just check him out, please. I put his link in the description. So, all right, take the reins, man.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's start with your deck tech. Let's figure out what you're going to be playing today for your standard event, and then we'll get into some games.
All right. Cool. Let me jump over there. All right, so I'm going to be playing Mono Blue. The same one that I've been playing for a while.
Blue balls.
Blue balls, that's it.
Blue balls, nice.
I haven't really built anything since then. But yeah, it's basically, you got your instance, very important stuff here. Considers, help me get the cards. Just like, wow, do you hear that loud ass car out there?
Oh, car?
Yeah.
Wow.
A monster car. So I got consider for getting my cards. Got to get to the cards in the deck. Delver's Secrets is very important in this. So it's quick one drops. I've had 3 of them out, and then they all transform, and it's beautiful because they all turn into 3/2s whenever I get an instant or sorcery. Fading Hope, it's nice to just bounce things back to their hands, or even your own stuff. It just, protects you, keeps you alive. Then I got Slip Out the Back. It's pretty nice because it protects more stuff for you, and then you can make your creatures a little bit stronger, put the counters on them. Spell Pierce, sorry. So it's just a counter spell for 1, unless they pay 2, pretty good. Just counter non-creature spell. That's the only downside, but it is cheap. Essence Scatter, counter creature spells. I don't like creatures. Impulse.
Yeah, when you're trying to swing in for lethal, you need to make sure they're not on the board on the other side.
Yeah, it's very easy to get overwhelmed with creatures in this deck because there's not very many creatures in this deck, and if they keep putting out creatures, you gotta just keep them off the board as much as possible. And that's why I like having white usually in a control deck, because then I can blow up the field, kill all the creatures, but I can't in this one, so I just gotta pick them apart slowly. Impulse is another way to look at the top 4 cards, put 1 in your hand and the rest in the bottom. Just a way to get to your cards. Make Disappear, it's a really nice casualty, something I don't use very much, but yeah, it's a pretty good counter spell unless it looks like a mana leak, basically. Negate, it's for the non-creature spells.
Classic.
Yep, and I love the art, I love the card, so it wins for me. So Thirst for Discovery, it's a really good card. I always discard a land, almost always discard a land, unless I'm like need the land or whatever, but being able to draw 3 cards and then keep 2 is really good as an instant for 3. This guy is a beast. 3 for a 0/4 flying, but his power is equal to the number of instant sorcery cards in your graveyard, so it's really nice because I have a lot of those in my graveyard. And then it also makes all my instants and sorceries 1 less to cast, which turns everything into a 1 cast almost. So all these 2s are 1, and then it's very beautiful. So you don't need a lot of mana to just sit there and counter stuff. Now this works very well with Jace. A lot of people don't use this in the deck or whatever. I love it because you can just throw Jace out and mill 3 times X of your own cards. Because I'm not trying to mill other people, but unless you're killing yourself. You don't want to kill yourself, but but you can say this guy's a 4/4 at the time. You can mill, you know, what is it, 12 cards, and possibly get maybe 10 of those as instant sorceries. I've had that happen before, and then he turns into a 14/14. You win. It can win. It can win.
Big swing right there for sure.
Yeah, and especially if you're like organizing your cards with other cards, but it's a maybe. You know, I only have one in there or two in there. It's a maybe, and his other stuff's pretty decent too. But that's my main thing. He's just a game ender. That's what I try to do it with. Now this guy's the terror. He's one less to cost. He costs one less to cast. If I was British, I'd be like cost, but it doesn't work that way. So one less to cast for each instant sorcery card in your graveyard, which Jace also feeds that too. Mm-hmm. So you can, and the ward 2 is great too, so that to pay 2 just to do anything to him. So it just looks
target,
yeah, it looks like a horrible card, you know, at first, but then you think about it, how it works in here, and you're gonna be putting a lot of 5/5s out with ward for 1. It happens a lot. And then mana, best card in the game. The island, blue land is the best card in the deck for sure, because you know it lets you do everything. It's the gas. That's the breakdown. Yeah, it's a basic, and it's blue balls. It's a budget deck. It's very easy to buy. You don't have to put Jace in there. Like everything in here this is the hardest card to get. Really.
The Haunty Djinn.
The Haunty DJ Ian.
So from my understanding, the deck is based around the Djinn, built around the Djinn, and then everything else either assists or kind of works with it, whether it's the additional abilities or benefits from it, like the Terror, how it costs less for every instant and sorcery that's in the graveyard, and the Djinn wants instants and sorceries in the graveyard. So
yeah, everything works together in its way, its own way, and these things feed it, you know, and everything just instant sorceries. And now the downside, if you go into that, there's definitely a lot of downsides to it. It's just, you're not going to have a lot of creatures out. Like I said, you can get swarm pretty easy. If they have creature removal and you don't have an answer, then you're just going to sit there and die. Yeah. But hopefully you can get a big fat Djinn out there or something and try to end it as fast as you can. But these are nice. Yeah, these are nice because 3/2 flyers. Flying is a big factor. I wish this guy flew, but I've gone against a lot of decks where they just don't have flying and they're automatically at a disadvantage, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, like a lot of green decks that are being played right now, there's not a lot of reach in this format. So flying, you're just kind of, it's almost a race, and if you're racing with a flying creature and then somebody throws out a Jace and mills 15 and 10 of them are sorceries, instant and sorceries, then it's going to be hard to survive at that point.
It is. So sorry, go ahead. I just know we got a viewer.
Nice.
How you doing, Ascaros?
Let me see here. So we got the deck tech in here, so we know what we're going to be playing. And if I'm not mistaken, this has actually been in some international top 8s. Looking at untapped.gg, so we got a pretty good deck on our end. So you can get into the games whenever you want. And anybody that's in chat, you feel free to ask any questions, and we can sprinkle those in as needed as well.
All right.
So we're going to be doing a standard event. This is going to cost that gold count, which unfortunately you got to pay in some gold into the game.
Whoops. Yeah. Had to remember how to get in there.
Yeah. Hey, do you know the other day I was playing the alchemy side for probably 2 days, give or take, and looks like you opened up.
Whoops. Where is?
Or did I open that up?
There we go. I was like lost for a second.
Yeah.
I opened three.
Go ahead.
Oh, I opened 3 of those. What do you call them? The Innistrad or Shadow Remastered or something like that.
The remastered packs.
Yeah, I got a. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over my screen here. I got the red and green Planeswalker. I'm not sure which one that is, but it seemed like it was pretty good.
I know a lot of the remastered cards. They should all be bangers. At least they're remastered for a reason.
I'm sure it's a banger. And I hate playing against red and green. Red and green's great. It's great in the right things.
Yeah. The thing that's getting me right now is mono red having a burn spell on turn 1, or Shieldred's Edict from mono black sacrificing on turn 2. That's really grinding my gears.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna use the blue balls. So did you already start? Or are you starting your game?
I've been going on our end.
Oh wow. All right, I'm submitting.
I'm actually not playing. I'm just watching you play.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't know what I was waiting on. Thanks for joining us, Scaros. I know a lot of my viewers they don't really play Magic. A lot of them do, so it's a whole different experience.
Yeah, I know from a content standpoint, you don't just put out just Magic content. There's a couple other games,
right, that
you've been playing.
Century Age of Ashes, yeah.
Yeah. Which do you prefer to play?
Right now, Century has been. Right now, I mean, Resident Evil 6. Oh, man, these are about good hands. I'm just gonna have to use Considers. Hopefully, that'll get me something. Might be able to get rid of this. Go with 2. Century, I'm having a lot of fun with. They just released the new class, so I've been checking that out quite a bit.
Is that the Thornweaver class that you have a video of?
Yeah, it's just like a tankier, kind of like a defensive class, you know. And it looks gorgeous. So,
Gotcha.
now Magic is something that I've been wanting to get back into, just haven't had the money for. I should be able to get, because you know the dream deck that I really want to play. I can't do anything really. I'm just gonna have to just do this. The dream deck that I want to build, you know which one that is. So let's keep that. That's good. Delver's gonna be good. Is the Azorius, but it has a lot of rare cards that it's gonna cost some money, you know. So
yeah, a lot of the meta decks that I've been looking into, they all pretty much carry 30-ish plus rares. And if you're just buying those rares straight off the store in Arena, that's almost $400.
Yeah.
$300, $350, depending on exactly how many rares you need. So.
Man, yeah, see, I just don't have the money to build what I want to do. So, that sucks. He killed my creature. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use another Surveil. I was going to use that to hopefully activate what I needed to activate. Gosh, this is not good. I might lose my first one.
Hey, you got 3 to go, so there's no worries there.
Yeah. Yeah. I blame the weather. It's supposed to be warmer outside right now. It's not very warm. It's probably really warm where you are, though, in Texas.
Actually, here in Texas, where I'm at in Dallas-Fort Worth, we're looking at 48 degrees right now.
Wow.
With about 15-mile-per-hour winds.
It seems like about the same it is here. I'm surprised it's so chilly.
Yeah, it just happened over the last couple days, though. The last 2 days, it got pretty cold.
So. Right now, I'm just gonna try to get this guy out, but you know he's gonna have time. I'm so far behind. I'm gonna lose this one. This deck's supposed to. You're not supposed to be this far behind. I'm just gonna call it now because you know he probably has. You know, hey, you know, let's get rid of that thing.
Well, he already used the one Shieldred's Edict, so
yeah,
hopefully he doesn't have like a cut down or anything like that.
I just have a feeling he's gonna have some kind of kill spell. You know, that's kind of what I'm worried about. I can play this, but I guess we'll find out, right? I'm gonna put it out.
He either has it or he doesn't. So
yeah, you kind of have to just go with it and see what happens.
From like a Magic theory standpoint, and I don't know if this is a higher level of thinking, but it was introduced to me that Magic is a bunch of questions.
Yeah,
and the concept is, do you have the answer? So you put out the question of your Tolarian Terror, and does he have the answer in either a kill spell or a way to get rid of it?
right.
So we'll find out.
This is not good. Yeah. Now, let's see. Yeah, I still don't have really any answers. But I might get some answers, and I wish I had a counter for that.
Yeah, with all the card draw that you have available, there's a chance.
There's definitely a chance. Yeah, something could happen. Like, I just don't like that ward that he has.
Yeah. Pay 3 life, even if you target it. Can't block it. It has menace.
Yeah, it's pretty bad deal. I don't want that. I'm hoping for something else. See, I can still get stuff. There's no point of trying it right now. I'll probably do it at the end of the turn. And this right here, what does it do? It gets +1/+1. Exile instead. Okay. Oh.
So every open mana could be an additional +1/+1 counter.
You're right. Shouldn't have done that. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, you got to stay alive, so.
Yeah. It's got the ward. Just gonna go ahead and use this. I can discard. I'm definitely gonna. Yeah.
You could take that, slip out the back, and protect it.
There's the Jhin as well. Yeah, and it costs 1, which is really good. And they didn't see it, which is really good.
So I was talking to my wife about this, about how triggers work, and
how's the timing? Yeah, explain this.
So you'd want the resolve to pay, so that he pays his 2 to target. Okay. So that uses the rest of his mana. If he does pay, and now you'd protect it.
Okay. Because I've messed that up so many times. Yeah. Because like when you're playing with people outside of it, or like on paper or whatever, like regular cards, like you don't have to go through these triggers. And I've messed up so many times.
At that point.
Yeah. All right, I'm at 10. Well, I could swing, but that'd be point. I mean, I'm still gonna take this. He's gonna be able to buff that guy a lot. I think I need to just stay chill. I think I'm gonna stay chill. I gotta play the waiting game, but you know he's getting cards just like I am, and my cat is in the building, joining the stream.
Awesome. What's up, kitty? What's the cat's name?
Callie.
Callie.
Oop.
From Cali or like Kali?
Well, I don't really. Oh, Kali, or wait, Cali. Sorry, I just forgot how to talk, how to spell.
Yeah, I know with animals, usually whenever animals can have some pretty unique spelling at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we got a Delver, so if we stay alive.
If we stay alive. So they can turn that into a 6 and kill it. But will they? Dang, dude. Or I can just take... Well, either way, I mean, I'm going to have to block it, I think, because they could just... If I don't block it, they're going to hit me for 9, and I'll be down to 1. This is tough. I guess I guess I'll make them sacrifice mana or something. I don't know. Or a card.
So they'll either use their turn on their mana and clear the board on your side, or just take it. All right.
Wow.
And then you got the benefits of your counter spells on your end.
Yep. He can do stuff in the graveyard. You can bring it. Can you bring it back?
The Trespasser.
Oh, never mind. All right. Well, I'm still alive, which is great. I can do another. Get more cards if I have to. I can attack. He can't buff this, but he has lifelink. Maybe I should whittle him down. I think I'm gonna whittle him down. I think. I could pay dearly for that. Because he's gonna gain more health. I can't block him anyways. So, what am I thinking? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I've had the Magic concept, the thought of there's usually one turn within a game that either decides if you win or lose. If you're on like a very swingy kind of deck, which this usually is, like if you're behind, eventually at some point you'll hit the corner, and then once you hit that corner you just win within the next couple turns.
Right.
So I think that potentially could have been an example of that situation, because your other option was not attack, put out the Delver, now you have blockers.
Right.
But next turn, you
Might
have the
be different.
blockers. You can buff your Delver of Secrets if it does flip, and that kills it on its own, and you don't die.
Right.
Your terror doesn't die. So it could be the determining factor if you do win.
Luckily, I have enough to counter things, which is what I'm going to do. And I can play Discover. So I'm going to do that. So that's good. I lucked out there. I'm going to go ahead and discard that.
You got the Spell Pierce too.
Yep. Hey, you know, that's...
And it flips.
Does it? Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's Jace.
It's not instant or sorcery, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking non-creature.
But I do have a Jace. It's
yeah, yeah, planeswalkers are definitely strong in this game.
Yeah. So right now I have 6 mana. I could put him out. He could do until next turn. He gets -3, which would help big time, which is probably what I'm gonna do.
Takes away his damage, yeah.
Yep. And I still have mana left over. Not gonna pay life for that. That's for sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
Does
Oh wait,
that trigger
what's
his
the ward?
ward?
Hold on. What does
Because
the
it's
ward
not
do?
a spell.
I think it does.
Spell or ability.
Oh, okay. So I have to pay 3 life. That's not worth it.
Or you can stay back and block.
Might have to do that. Can I just do +1, submit 0? Yeah. I just lost a thing. Does he have death touch? No. Good.
No.
He looked
No
like a
death
death
touch.
touchy guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
he
lose
just-
a Delver, so...
He
That's
just
fine.
has 6 other abilities, so it's whatever.
Seriously.
And he could flip, and with prototype, and just the whole shebang.
Yeah. He's great. What is this? Target opponent sacrifices creature. If they can't, those 2 left. That's a really good card. But
That, I think, is Black's best card currently right now.
yeah, and it just got killed by a common.
A 1-mana spell pierce.
And I love that. It makes me happy. But I can't use this. Alright, let's see what happens. Delver's dead.
Looks like you're going to get control of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Planeswalker out, you're going to have a big creature. And a draw spell to boot.
Ooh. And I can put him out, and then I can make him big. If he doesn't do anything, I'm gonna... And then swing next turn. It's gonna be insane. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attack. This might be good, man.
Now I don't believe the black decks have anybody with haste, correct?
Nah, what there used to be one.
Unless they're playing, there's an artifact that they can have it.
Yeah, he's a 12/4.
I think that might be lethal next turn with Jace's ability.
And I can do this for one, so I might be able to get a counter. Yeah, it probably will be. Okay, so okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
So
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see what I get. Slip out the back. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
So it doesn't. The phase out, the slip out the back will protect the Jin because it's not on the battlefield, but you'll still have to sacrifice.
I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm gonna sacrifice this guy, the Terror. And then hopefully I can protect this guy. And it'll be bigger. So it's just a big dude. Menace lifelink prototype. Okay. So this is gonna be nasty. You know what? He doesn't have anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Phase out for the additional counter.
Yep. And then he's coming back. Oh wow.
Make sure you don't mill yourself.
Yeah. Let me look, see how much I have. I have 31 cards.
So it'll be 21.
So if I can do 21.
Yeah, so X would be 7, right?
Yeah.
Just 21. If you don't get 5 spells,
Wait.
5 instant and sorceries with 21 milled
What are you
cards,
doing? I'm sure I will.
watch that number jump up.
23.
Boom, 23. Swing in for lethal. Nice.
That's why I have Jason there. No one else does that though.
Nice. Yeah, that's not a normal play line for a budget mono blue deck. So
Yeah.
but we'll take the victory.
But see,
We'll
I
take
feel
it.
like it's such a game finisher.
Mm-hmm.
that-
Yeah, for my synergy
deck.
that it has, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and then so I had the other guy too coming in. I had another Terror, I think.
Terror in hand, yeah.
Yeah, that I could cast for one. A 1 for a 5/5 ward. It's beautiful.
So if for some reason you didn't have enough for lethal, you could have stayed back and blocked. Got
Right.
another draw step, assuming they didn't get a kill spell. So
And they're
good.
still dealing with a 12 whatever.
yeah, pretty big guy. Now you did mention in one of your recent YouTube videos your top 5 tricks to get better.
Mhm.
It was keeping hands.
Yeah. Which is
Obviously,
why
your
Oh, go
opponent
ahead.
goes first here.
Mhm.
Is this something you would keep?
I don't think I would keep this. Consider's nice. 2's not bad. Like 2's not as bad for this deck, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a different hand, even though Consider might get me another land. I just wish I had more draw cards right now. That's better. I'm gonna keep this and probably get rid of this for now. I think this is better, honestly. The ideal hand for this is Delvers. Playing Delver turn 1 is the ideal. Unfortunately, it hasn't happened today.
And we're against one of the fastest decks in the meta right now, mono red.
Not good.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I think keeping a terror for 6 mana with not a lot of spells and not a lot of mana in hand, I think it was a good mulligan on your end.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I think this is a better setup, but I think nothing's really going to save me from this.
Still a tough matchup if you're not going first. Going first, you definitely have a chance. I would say at that point it's probably 50-50, but going second against mono red makes it tough. I'd probably say 60-40 for mono red's advantage,
Yeah.
just based off of player draw.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna concede, but I already have kind of in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
like
similar,
giving up. I like to
similar
see
to
what
the
happens.
last game.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look good at all.
No, it didn't.
There was
See,
that turn that we thought it might end, but
yeah, but it turned around pretty quick. So this, I don't know. I never know if I need to. I'm gonna waste, counter spells on stuff like this. I mean, it's gonna hurt either way. It's a 1/2 with haste, prowess. What is prowess?
prowess is non-creature spells give an additional +1/+1 for that turn.
Oh, not good. I think I'm gonna get rid of maybe this one. This one looks, well, it can't block. Wow. It's already. This is the weakness of this deck. If you get ran over, it's kind of hard to catch back up.
Chalked up from the beginning.
Yeah. So
So with the game out of mind, maybe we get some good draws here and able to chump block and stay alive. You never know.
yeah.
But you did mention last game you have the Jace in the deck. Is he your favorite planeswalker?
Yeah, I would say he's not always good every time he comes out. That's for sure. Not every Jace is as good. My favorite card ever is Jareth, the Leonine Titan. That's my #1 card of all time. I love that guy. But Planeswalker, I do like me some old school Teferi, or no, the oh my gosh, what's the old dude, the old artificer, the old artifact guy?
The old artifact guy?
Yeah, I can't remember. He was black and blue.
Tezzeret?
Tezzeret. Back in the day when Poison came out, Poison counters just came out with Infect.
Yeah.
I'm not even paying attention anymore. I've already kind of blocked out. That guy was fun because I used to have a bunch of artifact lands, and I don't know if you remember. Well, I can't even remember what it is. Nightmare Lash or something like that, where you get +1/+1. It's like an artifact enchantment or artifact equipment. You get +1/+1 for like each artifact
For
you
each
control.
artifact. Yeah.
Man, or Swamp. Maybe it was Nightmare Lash. Yeah, that was amazing. So
I
that's
know in Kaladesh Tezzeret that came out, his animation, his Planeswalker animation was really cool. He had, I believe, a +1. It does damage based on artifacts you control, and it shoots out this purple laser that kind of goes across your avatar and deals that damage. So
nice. I'm
I
keeping
thought that
this.
was pretty cool.
I'm keeping
Now,
this because
how does this differ from your last keep?
because I have a bunch of. Oh, sorry. Let me answer. Niscaros. This is Magic the Gathering. These cards are all Magic the Gathering cards, and this is the online version. So this, I want to keep this because I only have 2, but I have Consider. That'll get me a card and help me look for more cards, and then I have, I've got at least 1 counter. This, these impulses will help me. They're cheap. I can dig top 4 cards. This is 8 cards I can dig. I'm gonna find land, no doubt.
Gotcha.
And then the Terror is gonna get out quicker because I have 4 instants. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. Now I wish I had a Delver, but I'm not seeing Delver. I've got 4 Delvers. I haven't seen them in my opening hand for a long time. It's just kind of sad.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it happens from time to time,
This is good.
Percentage, the Fading Hope.
yes, it's a way to keep things off the board.
It's big
Like
tempo play for you.
So yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just don't see that card you have the most of.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's what is it, like 4.6% or something like that to draw a 4-copy card out of a 60 card deck. And then it's like 16 if I'm not mistaken, 16 or 17% to have one in your opening hand. And this is third game without one, so I think you'll be due soon.
Is that Jake Gyllenhaal or Gyllenhaal or whatever you say it? That looks like him.
Yeah,
it's Mysterio himself. So
from
what does that do? Yeah, cards. It looks like.
Is that what you recognize him from in movies?
Oh, cards in graveyards can't be targeted. Oh no! I got to get rid of that. Oh wait, no, that has nothing to do with mine. I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking of mill. Damn. So I just wasted that.
That just refers to target, so that's probably like Reanimator.
Yeah, I just totally wasted that card. I wasn't thinking, but it's all good.
I mean, it gets a creature off the board as well, so you are saving some life. We don't know if he's going for poison, toxic counters, or if he's going for life in general. Because this could be like a Legends deck, and Skrelv is just out there to protect.
Right. Well, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and impulse and try to get a land. I like to keep mystery. You know, like I don't want to do anything till the very end. That's just how I do it. You know. Whoops.
Yeah. Hold up your mana so you have answers when needed.
Yeah. There's my land. There's my Delver.
And there's your Delver.
Now, do I want defense or Delver? That's the question now. I might go ahead and put him out because he can block a little bit better for now. Might be better to not do that and like keep more counters, or keep more answers. I'm gonna see what happens.
You're also trying to preserve your life total at the same time. So.
Yeah, and the toxins, the poison counters too.
Go for the throat.
Yes. He's going for the throat.
Yeah,
for sure.
Makes it hard. Usually in a position like this for blue, it's very hard to get back in. I mean, similar to the mono red deck, you just don't have the burn to the face.
Right. Yep. This is not good. So, well, this is the 3 games. I should have prepared better. I should have built a new deck for this. I'm sorry. This is kind of an old.
You won one of them. You won the black game, so
yeah,
you get another one.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And I'll probably have to pull something else out. Hopefully.
And if we have time, say bad things happen. Say we do lose this game and the next. Maybe we can swap roles. Yeah. I'll upload open up my arena, and I have a mono blue deck that's also budget. It's a little different on the cards, and then we can share it that way as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So I think I'm just gonna end this. I mean, I could well, there's a land. Another Fading Hope would have been nice too. It's over. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, that's either way you look at it, right? 3 or 5. No.
This turn or next turn.
Does this have trample? No.
Hexproof from blue.
Wow, hexproof from blue. Okay. Yeah, it's
Fading Hope wouldn't have mattered either way.
Yeah. I didn't know there was hexproof from colors.
It's the
man.
Skrelv, I believe, gives protection from blue.
Okay.
So it's not only it'll tell you hexproof, and then it'll also say protection down low as well.
Well, let's do it again. Let's do another one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm telling you, if I can get the Delver in the first hand, there's a certain pace for this. It's really nasty. If I can just get it,
that just works for you.
Oh yeah. If I don't get it though, I think that's the downside. I need more consistency. I think that's so it's like Alien vs Predator. All right.
Ooh, Delver.
Okay, and 3 mana. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. And I'm going first.
And you go first.
Yeah, this should have happened a long time ago. So if we can get him to flip, we're good.
So as long as this isn't a play with fire from red.
And he's milling too. That's awesome. He's gonna help me so much. He's gonna help me. So I just got that. I got a reveal. He is. If he doesn't kill me, he's gonna help me, right? Because he's gonna fill my graveyard full of instants and sorceries. So it could
Unless
be nice.
he mills you out completely.
Right.
Which, I mean, at that point, you just need one turn to swing in with the big gen.
Right.
And you're good to go.
So. Yeah, so
for,
this could kill me. Yeah.
If he mills you out altogether. Now, he is playing blue, so he can have some counter spells.
Destroy target. Oh. I think I'm going to make him beefy. I think I'm going to make him beefy.
Get that damage in a little faster.
Yeah, I want to keep... Because I want to keep the counter spell for later.
For something bigger, too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from a Magic standpoint, I know you've been creating Magic content for a little while now.
That's where I started.
What's your favorite Magic set? We already talked about your favorite card. What's your favorite Magic set?
My favorite set... I'm trying not to just be nostalgic or whatever. I think Mirrodin was awesome.
Yeah.
Mirrodin was so game-changing, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And it's unfortunate what's happened to their people now. If you know the storyline and follow the lore. What about the Mirrodin set that just stood out for you? Obviously, you said there's some nostalgia to it. But
yes. So I just remember the artifact equipments and like the cat soldiers and stuff. That was my first starter deck I ever got for that set, and I don't know, I was excited. I was a lot younger too, for sure, but everything was just robots, and I love robots. It was just very, the artifacts and everything. I'm going slow. This guy's going crazy.
Probably.
I'm interviewing.
It's hard to think of both ways.
But yeah, he's also probably irritated because I'm controlling it.
Yeah.
But that right there was huge for me, and I really loved the theme, the overall feel. I love everything was made out of oh, he's a flyer. That's fine. Everything was made out of it's just like a takeover. Like everything organic was made out of, mechanic stuff, and I loved it. Like the ground seemed mechanic. Hold on, let me tell him. Thinking. Everything was mechanical, and the grass was like razor blades, and just like the lands were artifacts. It was awesome.
And you mentioned you got your first starter pack from Mirrodin. How'd you come across Magic? Like, how'd you learn about Magic as a whole?
Man, I had it's
a long time ago, huh?
I'm gonna discard this. So the artwork was awesome. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna consider this. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I really liked Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, and my friend was like, there's a better game out there, right? And I was like, really? Okay. And he's like, this is what it is. And it was funny because he was one of those guys that didn't have card sleeves, and he had like a 100 card deck, and he just carried it around, carried it around, and they were all dirty, and like all the edges were all chewed up. It looked like he just chewed everything up.
Oh yeah, the glory days. When you got a card that's now worth $200-300 just on asphalt or concrete, they just scrape. Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's a different time for sure. Different time.
It was so funny. I don't know what to do with this. kind of wanting to take my time because this guy's annoying me. So he gets hexproof till end of turn, untap. Oh, good. He can't get death touch though. So I'm just gonna let him do that. Yay, 2/2, great.
That also doesn't kill your Delver in combat either. So
right, I might attack him. He's gonna have to block it. So it was so funny because this dude, he was super nerdy, super cool guy, but he's like, "There's a better game," and I was like, "Okay, let me check it out." And he let me play some of the cards and got some more friends into it. And I was like, you know, this is a way deeper game.
Oh yeah,
this is so cool. And the amount of cards, how old the game was. I mean, there's just so many cards, and I won.
Another victory there.
Yep. There were just so many cards to look at, and I didn't know there was formats at the time, and we pretty much played with every card you could think of, and I remember when I bought my first pack of Magic cards, I got sprayed by a skunk. I got sprayed by a skunk. Well, let me rephrase it. My dog got sprayed by a skunk, and my dad brought him in the house.
Ooh.
And tried to wash him, and he never really, went through that before. So he like tried to put tomato sauce on him or whatever you're supposed to do, and then he's like, "Oh god, that stinks." He turned on the fan that kind of circulates everything.
Yeah.
Bad idea. So he blew the skunk stuff through. I mean, dude, I don't think anybody realizes how, like, when you drive by it, it's in the air, it's nasty. But when it's like in the house, it's the most potent, crazy thing I've ever smelled in my life. I can still smell it. I feel like it's still in my brain.
Like singed in there.
Yeah. This is a good hand. So that happened, and they're like, "You guys need to get," my dad was like, "Kids, you need to get out of the house, and go somewhere." So I went to the mall. It was embarrassing because everybody could be like, smell me,
Yeah.
But I remember going to like this little card shop, and I bought a Torment pack. It had the I can't remember his name, but it's like the vampire dude on the
Soren?
outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Soren. Yeah, he was on there. No, wait, it wasn't. I thought it was somebody else, but I can't remember.
I don't know if he's the only.
It was some other.
He's the only like mainland vampire, but there's been so many vampires over the years that you never know.
Is that worth countering? Create a 1/1 green and white. That might overrun me. Well, hold on. It's probably not worth countering, I would say.
I think it's card draw in the future.
I think I'll be all right. I'm gonna take a beating a little bit, but
I mean,
that's
it's
my
green,
first pack.
so as long as they don't have reach. I mean, if they're playing green white, they could be playing 5 colors with the Gala Greeters and the briefcase that they just put out. So it could be a race.
Right. Well, we'll try. I'm pretty sad that last game I didn't get to take advantage of that milling that guy was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he got kind of screwed on mana also. He stuck at 2 the whole game.
Do I want to counter another one? I really don't know. No, just keep putting him out there. I don't care anymore. Eventually he's gonna make everything like really big.
Yeah. I think what he has now, I think he has access to all the colors between the tokens, the 2 briefcases, and what he has in hand or on the battlefield.
Okay. Well, what I'm hoping is that maybe I can counter whatever stupid thing he's gonna put out. We'll see. Hey. Might be a Delver fight.
Oh.
We'll see.
Time to wake up, apparently.
Alright, we're gonna pop him out. And maybe Thirst next turn, but I got options here. Maybe I'll get another one. Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna... Does this deck... I don't know anything I'm playing right now. I'm brand new back into this.
Playing against him? Yeah.
So this is Toxic.
You definitely want to counter that guy.
Okay. Whoops.
Because that'll hold you, basically holds you hostage.
Okay. I feel like I'm cheating. Playing a standard event. Oh, wait. That guy's good.
Yeah, Majak's pretty good.
What does he do? Oh, he looks
Doubles
good.
Tokens.
Oh, no. That's not good. I need to get rid of him. Wow, that sucks. Decline. He's not flipping. Dang, dude. Now I wish I would have countered him. But I can't. Okay. He's indestructible?
Yeah.
Why you gotta do that to me?
You have the Thirst. A play option that you could do.
Play it and see what I get?
I mean, you could swing in for 3 because it's guaranteed damage.
Right.
And then the thought is you can try, depending on what he casts next turn, you can Thirst, try and get a Fading Hope, and bounce him whenever he attempts to make tokens, and that'll get him out of combat. Right. Or even phase him out, even though he gets the additional counter. You're just trying to stay alive and not let him go too wide.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so it goes both ways. But getting back to it, you went to the mall smelling like a skunk.
Yep.
And and you ended up buying a pack. Was it just a pack or was it like a starter deck?
They were actual booster packs. And I added them to like a bunch of stinky, smelly cards that I got from my friend. And yeah. Oh boy. And I just threw them in, and I remember it was green because my friend was like, you need to learn how to play green first, or whatever, or it's easier to play, you know? Yeah. What is that? I don't like that.
Whenever a creature dies, scry 1.
Does he have... Oh wait, these make land. Oh crap. Well...
I mean, you could still do it. He hasn't put out any creatures that create tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So he just used his mana for the turn. So a Fading Hope or a Slip Out the Back still gets him out of combat at least.
Right.
But
nope.
There's your other Spell Pierce.
Yeah, at least I have that.
For next turn.
Yeah. This doesn't look good.
But also, if you have a way to get...
Cool.
There's your Fading Hope. Now he's at a 2-turn clock. So...
Yeah.
He's at 10... Yeah. You might just be able to pull this out.
So Jace can make him a 1.
And you don't have to Fading Hope?
Yeah.
That might take some damage off your end.
But I can do both. I could do both, kind of, right? Well, I mean, it'd be pointless. I could make this guy do 0. And then I could Fading Hope him at the beginning of the... Or wait. Right when he comes out, right?
Yes, I believe. Sorry, my camera went out. I gotta get on a phone call, and it's going through it. It's
What's up, Harry Larry? Good afternoon. Doing some magic.
Hey there, Larry. How's it going?
You can be made to obey.
I think that might be a good thing to do. I'm just gonna go all.
Get this camera back going.
All right, he's at 5, so I might be able to pull something off. He's putting out another one of those things. Wait, is this where... I can put him back now. I might do that.
That might be the route.
Yeah.
I mean,
it doesn't really matter when.
As long as you don't die to lethal, you're fine.
Because I don't think... Yeah. Because then I... Well, I don't get to describe it. He's at 7. Dang it. Dang it. I would have been able to kill him. Maybe. How am I going to kill this guy? How you doing today, Larry?
I didn't see how he gained life. My phone was ringing. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. He basically... Dang, dude. I
think you're still good, because you can -3 on one of his creatures.
Mm-hmm.
You can attack him for 6, so it puts him at 1. And then you can thirst and dig for something
different.
Whenever he attacks on his turn, you can and dig for something that's gonna bounce.
I'm a little nervous.
That'll either bounce or phase out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he's crying. I was really hoping for man, I'm telling you, that one phase out card, that would have been great.
Gotcha.
That would have done 1 extra damage, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it shows on your side, but my camera did drop off. I'm still here, guys, don't worry.
Yeah.
My camera just did drop off, so.
Okay. His battery died? Or something?
Yeah, the way the camera works, the feature on your phone, it's silly.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. I'll discard
no bounce
that.
spell.
Yeah, that sucks.
And that's
I can prevent another guy from coming out. Wow, we're both at 1. Yeah. This is insane.
Oh, he didn't have any pump spells, so that's good. That should be That should be a game.
I'm hoping so. I don't know what he did to heal. He did something. What is this? Did he just kill me? Wait, hold on. What is this? What is he doing?
Equal to sacrifice.
He killed me.
I think that's game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he has enough mana to do it. That was close. That was really close. That was a good game. I'm pretty happy with that. Because I didn't think I was going to win. Well, I didn't, but you know what I mean. Like, it was pretty bad.
You.
You're playing Sentry? I'll be playing Sentry a little bit later, probably. So there's a dragon in this game. There's a lot of dragons in this game, guys. There's actually dragons in this game that would be amazing for Sentry. Like, I couldn't imagine flying this dragon right here. Could you imagine that? So, I got 2 wins, which is cool. I got a pack. I got a lot of packs, actually. You want me to just open those up?
Sure, have at it.
Boom. All right, that's good. Actually, I need to build my new deck.
That's the best rare card you can get.
This is the best rare card for sure. Let's see what else we get here. All right. Oh, is that good? Mother of Machines? It's gotta be, right?
That is like the mainstay card of the set.
Huh.
Not used too often right now, but I think as the other sets come through, she'll get quite strong.
Yeah. Well, do you want to do Harry Larry said, just realized that I was more than a minute behind the live. Oh wow. That's crazy.
Hey, but you're here though. That's all
Yeah,
that matters.
you are here. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the Full Grip, his YouTube channel, I linked it in the description. He's if you ever get into Magic, if you ever want to try Magic out, he's got some pretty cool ideas over there, and he's a really cool guy.
And it's all starting from scratch too. So
Mhm.
you don't have to go into it with money. Have a video of how to start a brand new account and actually be able to build a very similar mono blue deck to what you currently played.
Mhm.
Um, but if you want, I don't know if you have it to where you can set it up. I'll go ahead and end my recording on my side. You can keep your live up, and I'll play a standard event on my end.
That'd be cool.
Awesome.
I miss seeing your face though. You gonna have your
Yeah.
camera back up?
No, I don't have enough charge on it, and
Aw.
but it's unfortunate on that side. We were limited camera wise
Yeah.
on my end, but
How do I set up your screen?
So once I gotta open everything on my end.
I'd love to watch. You guys want to see him? You want to see the Full Grip do the event with his? He has a different blue deck he was going to use.
Similar but different. Before I end my recording here, is there anything you want to promote? Anything you want to plug on your side?
I mean, if people want to check out Century, that's kind of been the main game that I've been focused on. Century Age of Ashes, it's a free to play game, Dragonfly and all that stuff. I mean, the good thing about it is there's nothing like it out on the market. That's a Dragon PvP game. So if you want to check that out, and then of course I've got videos and stuff, but I'm gonna do a live stream where I do a tier list of which dragons or classes are the best for each game mode, and it's really all I got going on. I'll be doing other games too, like Resident Evil 4 and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just happy to be able to collab with someone, and the Full Grip is a really cool guy to be the first collab.
Awesome.
You're the first, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Yeah,
thank you.
and yeah, you need to get some people over there check you out, because I think people are really missing out. We're both smaller creators, and you need to. I can't wait till people come across you, and they just haven't found you yet. They need to find you.
Yeah, content will come. It'll come.
Oh yeah, it will.
My wife tells me I need to not be boring, but I think that's just naturally in my voice. I got a very monotone kind of lecture hall-y voice, but
but you know what? That appeals to a lot of people. Yeah, everybody has a certain appeal.
I like to say it's the content that comes out, not how it sounds.
Right.
So, but let me pull up my arena on my end. I do appreciate you going through your standard event on my side. Everything's going to be linked into the YouTube video in the description to not only your YouTube, but your Discord. And then I'm actually going to link my favorite video of yours, which isn't going to be the new one or a recent one. You actually have some that are quite older that I'll be showcasing.
Oh boy, way back when I just started, probably
from the infancy, from the start. Oh
no!
But we'll get that going.
Thank you though.
Let me get my arena open, and then we'll continue on your live stream.
All right.
Awesome. Give me 1 second, guys.
Sounds fun. I've picked up a lot of cool people along the way, though. A lot of good friends. I wish I could just turn subscribers into friends, like, because I don't. Like, do you want to be my friend? Friend me. But then that's Facebook, so. And it's funny because I every time this one older lady at work, she's like, "I'll subscribe," and then some other lady, she's like, "I don't have to pay, do I?" And I was like, "No,
it's all free."
Because you hear subscription and you're thinking money.
Yeah. A lot of people think about it that way.
Yeah,
it's like it's not a subscription. It's more of a viewer friendship.
Right.
Yeah. It's like I wanna provide this content to you as entertainment, and in return, I just want you to stick around, man. Just be there.
Yeah. Just hang out.
Don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to pay me. YouTube will pay me.
Yeah, you don't
There's
have
no
to
worries there.
pay my tithes. I'm not a church. You don't have to pay me 10% or whatever. It's all good.
All right. So I'm gonna end your screen sharing. You can end it on your side too for Discord, just so that we're not using up all the CPU on the computer.
Yeah, I have no CPU.
Mine, as I record, mine just sits there download. It's like, hey, use a different encoder. CPU's overloaded.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you'll be fine, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But Arena's updating here.
Trying to turn off my camera. Did it turn off? Yeah, it turned off. All right, cool. I feel like I was cheating on OBS with Discord. Is weird.
Yeah.
The weird feeling.
Having it run both ways.
So now, guys, we're gonna watch him play a standard event. So it'll be an alternative blue deck to mine.
Similar, a little different. I think my deck has an advantage against red, more compared to yours. And then I think it's a little bit more competitive versus black, just based on the spells that are available.
Yeah.
But it's still not. It's not the best at the end of the day.
I'm excited to just chill and watch you. Whoops.
There we go. There you go. I should have it streamed out to you.
Okay. And then I just use I just set it up as a scene with OBS or whatever.
Yeah, do it as a you can do the pop out mode. If you go on the video, there's the pop out on the bottom right.
Oh, I got that.
So you pop it out, make it full screen.
Okay.
And then Alt and Tab, and that'll get you out of the full screen, but it'll stay full screen.
Oh, okay. Go back to OBS and then
Create a scene and capture that.
window capture.
Yeah, I believe so. Window
Properties. Capture. Discord. Uh-oh.
Actually,
not the right
it has...
Discord.
Is that yours or mine? Is that mine?
Discord,
Yeah,
no. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. You guys see it? How do I make it full screen, full screen?
So you would do
hide the bottom.
On OBS, you just stretch it, yeah.
Oh, duh. I'm so silly. I'm blonde. Not really. Sorry if I offended anybody.
This is the type of stuff, we were talking about it earlier before you went live, how people don't see the behind the scenes. They don't see how a lot of that action happens.
Right.
So, and then I would stretch it. How I had yours was stretched just to where that gameplay fits the corners.
Okay. Oops. It's being ridiculous. Just like that. Something like that.
Something like that. Hey, it fits. It's all
it
that
works.
Matters. That's all that matters. Hey, before I get into it, my deck tech. One of the little tips and tricks that I had was in setting up your new account is to not complete the 500 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this one right here to the left, it's only 2 away from completing. It's only 500 gold, so I'm gonna swap it out. Didn't get a 750. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Those are good.
But that's just a way to bump up your gold at the end of the day. But let's get into a standard event. We are going to do...
You're going to take it all the way, man. You're going to win them all. He's going to win them all.
Probably three 3 wins, maybe. 250. I'm sorry, 2,500. Let's get into the deck first for you.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
So I have a very similar deck type to all my budget to mythic videos that are on my account.
Yeah.
And it's simple, 3 creatures. Tolarian Terror, he's the big doofus that blocks later on. He's cheaper based on instant and sorceries that are in the graveyard. The Ward 2 only comes into play for kill spells, which I try not to get to that point.
Yeah.
The Haunty Djinn's kind of what the deck is based around. Instant and sorceries cost 1 less to cast, and the power of the Djinn is based off of how many instant and sorceries are in the graveyard. And the creature that is different from yours and mine is Ledger Shredder. This guy is kind of awesome against the mono red matchup, and this is kind of why I made that switch. And it's also a little bit of card filtering so that I can have the cards that I want when I need them. So he's a flying 1/3 with Connive. He also has an ability of every time the second spell is cast each turn, so my opponent's turn as well, I get to Connive. So I draw a card and discard a card. If I discard a non-land, I get a +1/+1 counter on that creature. So mono red's very common play that they have is Monetary Swift Spear, followed up by a burn spell to pump. Well, that burn spell now pumps my creature also. And then you got a big butt to block for the rest of the game. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, he is a rare, so that kind of gets into your wild cards. But altogether, the deck only has 10 rares at the end of the day. So
that'll help a lot. I might have to try that out.
Couple draw spells. Flow of Knowledge. It's our main draw spell to refill our hand. You draw equal amount of cards based on the lands you have, based on the islands you have, and then you discard 2. So if I have 5 lands on curve, draw 5, discard 2, I'm still up 3 cards.
That's crazy.
At instant speed.
At instant. Wow.
Thirst for Discovery, really Impulse, and Consider. Same draw spells on your end. Protection spells, we have Fading Hope. Bounce spell for the enemy creature to make room for us if we need to. Shore Up, which gives +1/+1 and hexproof, and we can untap as well.
Is that new? Because
no.
I saw that last game, but I haven't used it. It looks really nice.
It's just used in a different way. It's not like it's mainly used to give hexproof, so that you can't be targeted.
Just to protect.
Yeah, but it does fail you whenever you're playing mono black because everything that they have is sacrifice.
Dang. Yeah.
And that's where Slip Out the Back comes into play because it does phase out. So, and then we have another one, March of the Swirling Mist. This one could also be the Blue Sun's Twilight. You can go back and forth. Yeah. But March of the Mist, it basically phases out X amount of creatures. So you can phase out all theirs, so you can swing in on the ground with the Terror if you need to. Yeah. Or you can phase out both of your creatures if they cast a board wipe, and it keeps your whole board alive, assuming you have the mana available. 20 islands. We don't have the full art land like you do. Unfortunately.
I love it. So. I had to sacrifice money for that.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Money will come in time. I do have quite a bit of gold, so if they ever put it up there for gold, I'm definitely going to grab that.
Yes.
Outside of the events that I need to play, because I do need to build the collection. But it is a budget deck. 10 rare cards at the end of the day, and with that brand new fresh account video that I mentioned, we actually got 12 rare cards altogether. Nice. So you can get this from day one when you start playing.
You hear that, guys? Jump into Magic. Check it out.
So we're gonna start with the mono blue budget deck. And
what's the name of your deck?
It's just mono blue budget.
It's no blue balls or anything.
No, I'm not. I'm not that funny on my end.
I'm like
I'd
laying
like
down.
to be. I would definitely like to be, but it doesn't happen. So
Rob, you going first?
it being game one, I think being such creature based in hand, I think I'm gonna take the risk and keep it since we haven't had any additional losses. We have a couple draw steps before anything gets too serious.
Mm-hmm.
So, blue on his side, which makes me not scared at all.
It's slightly laggy on the Discord. I think it's just
Discord.
yeah. I think it's because I don't have Nitro or whatever. Or do we have Nitro, Scaros? I don't really know. It's not that bad though. It's definitely watchable. It's watchable.
Okay. No third land, so puts me a step back.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a control matchup?
That's not good.
Yeah, because there's no counter spells in this deck.
You don't have any counters? Oh, that's right.
No counters. So instead of counters, you have the shore ups and the additional slip out the back, which effectively tries to protect you rather than just counter at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So Mirek, so he might be going like big white. So let's try and let's see if he has the counters. We have to bait him out eventually. So
Yeah.
can't really do anything, but now that I got him on the battlefield, we're good to go. Yeah, he's gonna be a big he's a big deck. So the Mind Splice,
Ooh.
we can do this. Every counter that it has, it makes X spells cost less. So he'll have that big
Damn.
Yeah, he'll have a big board wipe for like X and 5 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, just refill it. And he'll create a whole bunch of 1/1 toxics, and they'll swing in for lethal there.
That's so toxic.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Literally toxic. Oh, Lifesaver Gummies, Wildberry, my favorite. I know that was random, but I had to
So
go get him.
here's the depopulate, so it's gonna be his board wipe.
Depopulate.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
see.
I'll try and phase out and make that board wipe not even happen, and he can't do anything to my creature for the rest of the game, or for the rest of the turn.
The whole game. Oh, depopulate's nice. See, I need to add white to my deck.
Yeah, once you get the rares that are needed, I believe depopulate and wandering emperor comes in like the color challenge decks. If you go through and play that, you should get it for free, at least one copy.
Really?
Yeah. See, this is the White Sun's Twilight, so he's gonna make 5 1/1 creatures, 1/1 toxics. So I'm basically on a two turn clock for me to lose.
Okay. Good, I can't get that Britney Spears song out of my head.
Oh, toxic.
Hey, Larry says this game is complicated.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes to it.
It's one of those things you gotta learn a little bit at a time. Like, if you were to look at everything you learned in high school all at once, you'd think it would be complicated, but like, as you're going through it, it's not that complicated.
Yeah.
Now a lot of things can happen to
No,
where
it
I
is.
don't. Yeah.
The good thing about Magic, it's very literal. So it's really whatever the card says, you take it word for word. So like there's some aspects that say like instead of draw a card, it'll say put in hand. So you're not drawing a card, you're just putting it in your hand, but
Right.
you're drawing a card.
There have been big arguments though, like what I like about the online one on the computer or the phone or whatever, there's no like arguments, like whatever happens, right? So but when you're playing like in person with someone, you can still read it differently, and there's some cards that you can't take quite as literal.
Yeah. I had a buddy who did this in a Friday Night Magic. He was very let's say not truthful with things that he would do.
Yeah. Dishonest.
He technically, it's kind of like white lies, you know. You're not doing anything bad, but you
Right.
definitely shouldn't be doing this. So he was in the tournament. I believe he did it in semifinals, and he told, one second, we'll mulligan this, and we'll keep this. He told his competitor. He said, "Pass turn, my turn," and the opponent said yes. So he drew a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then the opponent was like, "Whoa, like you already drew, like what are you doing?" And they called the ref over. But that apparently he gave him a verbal yes for it to be his turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a legal thing, and he basically skipped his whole turn because he said, "Pass turn, my turn." And it's like it's just mean to do.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine playing Magic and you just lose a whole turn?
That's horrible. One turn changes everything.
That would be like the worst.
Especially in the semifinals, like in a tournament or something.
Oh yeah, where it's big money on the line.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I would be heated if I was the other guy.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, like you signed up for it.
Mm-hmm.
You said yes. So
That's true. I love that card. What is it? Raffine?
Rafine, yeah.
He's so cool.
I came across the other day a deck that was all built around Connives, which is the Ledger Shredder's
Yeah.
main one. That's also what she's doing right now.
Was it pretty good?
Yeah, because there was a card, I think it was it was a Conductor, was in its name. Any of the cards that were discarded from the Connive went underneath that Conductor.
Ugh.
And when that Conductor died, you put those exiled cards into your hand.
Well, daggone.
So it was just a whole bunch of like,
Nasty.
you're doing way too much, guy, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
card advantage, kill spells, just a whole bunch of.
That gives me anxiety when I'm playing people and they're doing way too much. Like there's so much going on their side, and I'm just
They're
sitting.
doing a lot.
There's just a lot of things going off. Gives me anxiety.
Everything triggers with everything else.
Yeah, everything triggers.
Is they're conniving on their end.
Conniver.
Yeah. And the downside is like they have to discard a card that actually does something.
Mm-hmm.
But the way the decks are playing out these days, everything is like protecting itself, or has like graveyard abilities. Here's Jake Gyllenhaal, the actual
Yes.
print of it.
That's how you say. Wait, how do you say his name again? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
I can never say
Jake
that.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
I'm used to like easier ones like Will Smith, Bruce Willis,
Basic
not
name.
Jake Jalilenhall. Jalilenhall.
Jalilenhall.
Jalilenhall.
It's funny that you when you referred to him as the guy from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's Mysterio.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like that's how you would recognize him, because I would recognize him as the Bubble
Brokeback.
Boy.
Oh, Bubble Boy.
Yeah, way back in the day. So it's just a little different on
Yeah.
how we view him.
This is the first thing I popped up in my head. And he's got, what do you do, like Night Stalker or Night Creeper or something like that?
Yeah, where he's driving around, doing weird stuff.
He's really good at being creepy, I would say.
I think he has those, like, the dead eyes.
Yeah. Like the soulless, narcissistic eyes. Or like he's got like these... Or like, Jared Leto. Him and Jared Leto are really good at being weird.
Yeah. Jared Leto's he's a creeper at the end of the day.
I think he's natural at it.
Alright, Brutal Cathar. Who does he target?
You guys are just conniving all over the place, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna attack in with 3 creatures and get all 3 triggers, and that's what Rafine does. She's one of those cards that you just start winning once you have her on the battlefield.
Yeah, she has. What is she?
She's for legends like that. It just makes it real tough.
Ooh, I kind of want to do it now. What is it? Has ward?
Has ward 1. Yeah, so flying ward 1. Whenever you attack, target creature connives X, where X is the amount of creatures attacked.
Okay, that's
So,
nasty.
Yeah, so she only has 1 going in, and she doesn't even have to attack. She just has to have the 1.
She just sits there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna chomp block and prevent some damage.
Welcome everyone who's watching. If you didn't know, I'm watching the Full Grip do a standard event. I already lost my first one. Got 2 wins on my standard event. And then now it's his turn. And it's a little bit laggy because it's over Discord, but it's still watchable. It's not that bad. As long as we can tell what's going on.
It's hard to record and stream and share on Discord,
Yeah.
quality wise.
Computer's gonna blow up any second. You might witness an explosion.
Now Discord won't let me bump up the quality.
Yeah.
I would if I could, but it limits it at 720.
Yeah, mine's at 720 as well. So. Mono blue versus... Jeez, my cat is always in my arms.
Sit
like-
on your keyboard a lot?
Sometimes she'll like jump up there and start typing. Like she'll type a little short story or like a little love letter.
Yeah.
You can't read it. It's usually like symbols and mixed with numbers and
Little wingbats.
yeah, wingdings. My cat types wingdings all the time.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't time out because he
Oh,
he's
no.
moving around.
I'll move the camera so that we can see this. She's always just sitting here, just chilling.
Nice. Good color.
Yeah.
Good color.
We had 5 viewers there for a minute.
Nice.
It's kind of a
Yeah.
random stream, you know. It's not specific. So, I understand.
And it also doesn't help that kind of getting ran over.
Hey, it's all good. Unfortunately, that's what happens in Magic sometimes. You do what you do. It's literally like you do the best you can with the hand you're dealt. Literally. Hey, Ascaros, are you there? And hey, Larry.
Card 2. It's a tough decision.
Yeah.
Kind of need to get big enough to where I don't have enough mana. It's unfortunate because he's gonna keep giving him protection from blue.
Which is
And
stupid.
just swing in, yeah.
I hate people with protection. That's why I like Jareth. Leonine Titan.
Well, that's gonna be game right there.
Oh
'Cause now I
boy.
can't draw any cards.
Oh my gosh.
Children. Yeah.
You're going against really good counters. Like you know what I mean? Like their deck pretty much. I mean, they fly a lot, you know?
Yep. Yeah, they got 2 flyers in the air, a guy with protection from blue on the ground. They connive for 1,000,000, gain all kinds of life. But I can get rid of some of them.
I was reading Harry Larry's comment. What a Quiet Cat by Ants blows you only if you look at it too much. Did you really mean blows? If my cat blew me, I'd be scared. And I weirded out a little. I think Callie's a little offended. That was good.
But he has the trigger here. Oh.
That's a good card to have right now. Wait.
1, 2.
But you'll draw though, right?
It's before draw steps.
Mm.
So I can do this for 3 and only pay 1 mana.
Ooh. Ooh.
But I have to win. I have to do 40 damage this turn.
And you're at 1.
43 damage this turn.
Oh. Yeah, you got this.
But if it was a normal game, you know, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
That
I
goes away.
I think
I'm getting there.
Oh my gosh. Dude. You are making a valiant effort, I'll tell you that much. I'm thinking about streaming Sentry after this, guys. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Could have been enough.
That was really good, though.
Could have been.
Now, all he has to do is one damage.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you go from 47 to 17?
Yeah. That was a really good... Dude, that was good, though. I'm proud of you.
Could have been there.
That was a great jump back.
Here's where we come back, though.
Yeah, this is where we go back. Only 2 losses, that's not bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, and it was good. Whenever we watched your set of games, your first game, you're like, I think this is it, and then you win it.
Yeah.
And then your next game, yeah, I think this is it, and then you win it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But that red one was horrible. That was a nightmare.
Yeah.
2 wins. I'll stick with it.
So this is like the perfect hand, to be honest.
Okay.
There's no protection, but I have a couple draw steps before I'll have the Ledger Shredder out either way. So 3 mana, 3 draw spells, Ledger Shredder. Hopefully he gets a little bigger, and I go first.
Mm-hmm. I think you got this one.
You know, I'm trying. I'd like to show it off.
I think the end of that last game was impressive, honestly.
Yeah, to do so much damage so fast and kind of have a way out. Like if I had one more mana in play, I could have had an additional turn. So I think opponent got mana screwed. Bad keep on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that means we're turning it around.
Yes.
Now he'll catch up. Fine. Draw some cards. I gotta get rid of 2. I'm not gonna need that. What is this? And we'll put another Ledger Shredder. Hopefully he starts casting some multiple spells, and you could really start seeing these shredders go off.
Yeah, I want to see this. I want to see this deck pop off. Pop off.
When you're not really having interaction in between, and I could just go, it'll do some work.
Dude, my cat has the little chicken wing legs. It feels like a big old juicy chicken. It's like a chicken wing.
That's really just sitting in your lap, huh?
Yep.
Just chilling.
Yep. Every time I sit down, she goes meow and then gets on my lap. It's hilarious.
It's like, hey, anybody else sitting there? Because, you know,
Yeah.
I'd like to sit there.
It's weird because when my ex lived with me and her cat was here, she never got in my lap. It was the opposite. It was the other cat that always got in my lap. So now she's like, now I'm free.
So here's one of the triggers. This is his second spell, and so I get to connive.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate because I am gonna bounce one of them back to my hand
Yeah.
because I don't want him to die or not. Let's get rid of that. It's triggering here, so let's protect here.
Nice.
And that's my second spell.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
now they get bigger. The only downside is it's they don't get it per creature. It's individual triggers.
Okay.
So if you're and another one, nice. If you're playing this real life, it's like this card draw is attached to this Ledger Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to be careful of it that way. But could you imagine being mono red and like you lightning bolt or you cast a creature, right?
Yeah.
And then you lightning strike to kill the Ledger Shredder. And then they connive and now they're a 4 toughness. So your lightning bolt or your lightning strike doesn't even kill them.
Wow. That's why you said that you would do a lot better against those red decks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
And then not only that, if you saw on the last turn cycle, I didn't have a protection spell when it started, but I was able to because of the shredders. Like I saw so many cards, and then like right here, I'm seeing so many cards through that. That was just the card draw spell in general, flow of knowledge.
Yeah.
And now I can protect my Jin. I get an additional trigger. So this turn alone, I'm going to see 7 cards.
He just gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. See, That's some good triggers right there.
Yeah, similar to how you won that game with that Jace. You know,
Yeah.
coming out of nowhere, swinging in for, what was it, 16 or something like that?
23. Or wait, 20. He was at 21, and I did 23, I think.
It's so much damage.
Yeah. It's not expected in a blue deck to buff that much. And that's what I like about it. It's not consistent.
Opponent goes first. If we had a creature, if one of these were a creature, I'd keep it.
Mhm.
But I can't go out till turn 6 not doing anything. This would be better.
Take the land out. No.
I know, right?
Harry said, as you prefer, maybe I'm understanding how this game works. But he put a little loading emoji. It's really hard to understand how this game works when you start with decks like this that have a lot of
moving parts.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts. Ifs and whens.
Yeah, like what you said earlier about playing green like first because it's easy. It's kind of true. Because green are just big dumb creatures that just go out.
Yeah. There's definitely like you can make it complicated, but I think green is the most straightforward. This creature's big and it gets bigger.
Yeah.
Make it bigger.
Big creature.
Yeah.
It's like playing with the Hulk pretty much. Just go smash.
Right. Like if you were to like if you were I would compare it to, it's like having the Hulk versus having Thor with Infinity Gauntlet with a lot of weird options. Maybe that's a bad way to explain it. Like Doctor Strange versus the Hulk. I don't know. More complex.
Take that. Yeah, I would say Doctor Strange versus the Hulk.
Because he has to do his like weird circly things and stuff like that, and the Hulk just punches him. So it's like
he just goes to town.
That's what blue versus green is.
Yeah. Yeah, blue versus green, it's big creature versus smart creature.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the smart creature gets the advantage, it's game over.
But if the big creature hits the smart creature before he gets his thinking process going,
you're done.
You're done.
You're done.
I like analogies, except 60% of my analogies don't make any sense to anyone but me.
Well, that's all that matters, right? As long as you understand what's going on.
Completely. Absolutely.
I tell that to my wife all the time. Like, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say to you, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's like, what I'm saying is right. I don't know what you're hearing or how you're interpreting it, but...
You're probably
right
hearing it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought this huge Starbucks coffee yesterday because I was like, you know what? I feel like drinking something overpriced. And so I went and got a Frappuccino. I saved it for this morning, so I've been chugging that all morning.
This is a really weird game. What's your order at Starbucks?
So basic. I mean, the London Fog is really good. But it's just, tea with... I don't even know what's in it. Cream or something. I don't know what the hell it is. But then my favorite Frappuccino is... I should say my favorite cup of sugar is the caramel ribbon crunch. That thing gets me every time.
There's a lot on this card.
I don't really go to Starbucks very often, though.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
rather,
not.
I just
I'm
make
more
my
of
own
a
coffee.
more of a tea drinker.
You're a tea guy, huh?
Yeah, back home, California, where I'm from, there's a place called Teasers, and they have a thing. It's called a Honolulu, which is a peach apple tea, and it's very good.
That sounds really good. Peach apple.
Oh yeah.
I could take a peach apple snapple, baby. I don't even know if they make that. Peach apple.
I know they make like mango strawberry stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know about. I don't know about. I don't know about peach apple.
So
I know they have like a white apple grape, or a grape and white apple something,
Yeah.
something or another. So this guy has to have something that's just ridiculous. That's gonna destroy me because he doesn't seem too worried about letting me hit him for 15 damage, 3 turns in a row,
Mhm.
or 5 damage 3 turns in a row, which equals 15.
That's pretty good.
But if he doesn't do anything, then we win.
Yeah, it's looking good. 20-5. Harry, you said you never went to Starbucks before.
Have I went to Starbucks?
Oh no, Harry was saying he'd never been, or hey, Larry said he hadn't been to Starbucks.
Oh, he's never been there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you could be a. Oh, he has counters. Could be a like a Dutch Bros or a Dunkin' Donuts kind of guy, maybe.
We just got a Dutch Bros down here, or up here. Or, yeah, up here.
Over there.
Over here. I just like making my own coffee most of the time. All right, we got to win, guys.
Yes, sir. Not out of it just yet.
Oh, Ascaro said I'm going now. Have a fun stream. Whoops. That was like an hour ago.
Oh. Well, we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, sorry about the late.
We're here.
Late goodbye. It's kind of hard. Oh, that's not bad. You have the consider. I don't know. What do you think?
Going first. Going first, I'd keep it because I mean I'm not gonna cast a Ledger Shredder till turn 2 either way. So if I consider, and that gives me 2 looks plus a draw step, 3 looks at either another land or a creature. Oh, there's our creature. Cool.
The closest Starbucks to you is 2 hours away.
That's crazy.
By car, he said.
By car?
By foot, that would probably be about 10 hours, right? 15 hours? 14 hours? I don't know. How long would it take to walk 2 hours? Or wait, did I just answer the question? 2 hour car drive.
How long would it take to walk 2 hours? About 2 hours.
About 2 hours, I'd say.
Now I'm not casting anything because I think he has like sacrifice spells, and I don't have anything to protect versus sacrifice spells just yet.
Actually, a 2 hour walk would probably, or 2 hour drive would probably take like an entire day to walk.
Yeah, if you're going 60,
Yeah.
for the 2 hours, 120, you can walk at like 15 miles an hour, or 15-minute mile. Yeah, that's a long time.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's. Can't believe I said 10 hours. Maybe if you were like super walking, speed walking like and you were Superman.
Take some damage here, unfortunately. Fable. This is gonna be tough.
Tough is your middle name.
Creature to start with, that's step 1. There's another creature, that's step 2. And another one. Oh, 3 shredders, let's go.
Yeah, just make it at home. You can make Starbucks at home. You just basically put sugar, coffee, cream,
Creamer. That's it.
whipped cream, and then put some caramel on top. You're good.
What you gotta do is
A lot of
somebody
ice.
that's worked
No.
within the business.
Yeah.
They teach you how to make them.
Yeah. But don't forget, you gotta fill the whole cup with ice first.
Yeah.
Water it down.
Save yourself some food cost.
Yeah. Save yourself.
Weird that he would attack there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he has a burn spell for 2 and he was wanting me to block with the Djinn.
I would hope so. For his mental health. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's supposed to be the
Yeah.
best black card in the game.
Yeah.
My brother was playing with that. He's like, "This is the best card in the game." I guess so.
It's not bad at all.
It's not the worst card, for sure.
I don't know. That should have been maybe that should have been a Djinn. I think if that was a Djinn that's lethal next turn,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
but also 2 kill spells.
What is he cooking?
He has a lot, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot in his hand. That's for sure.
Oh, who's waiting on me? I was sitting here waiting on him. I'm just gonna take 3. No blocks. 3 doesn't do anything to me.
Oh, Kelly, you're hooked on me. Claws are always hooked on me. Look at her. She's trying to eat my... What's that cream? You want some cream? Here. Just a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw it away. Just a little bit. She's spoiled. I'm so bad.
I mean, you
figured-
gotta do that to the loved ones, right?
Yeah. Figure like, you know, cats have shorter lives. It might shorten a life even more, but if I was an animal and I had the lifespan of, you know, 13, 14 years or whatever, I want to be
Yeah.
spoiled.
So I have lethal on board. I don't know if you see this.
Yes, yes. Wow.
Let's do it this way.
11, 12. I think you got it, man.
But I also have to take in. He has something instant speed, or he can respond.
Of course.
Because, you know, black spells.
Yep.
So this puts me at 13.
They have lethal. Yeah, I have a bad feeling he's gonna Maybe he doesn't. I mean, he has 3 mana. 4? 3?
No, what? Look at me didn't cast something.
This will be good.
What can he do? That's what I'm not understanding. I'm trying to get lethal with just the Jin.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Oh, man.
Because he has the hexproof, so...
Mm-hmm.
I need spells. I need spells, not lands.
Ah.
Well, that should be lethal, because this is going to go to the graveyard. There's 14 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Dude,
We got there.
that was good. Is this still your second win?
Second win, so we're 2-2.
Nice.
I'm gonna queue up. I need to go get my drink. Oh, we're 3-2.
Oh, you won 3?
Nice. I'm gonna go refill a drink. 2 seconds.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Right back, guys. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that itch where I kind of want to play. Kind of want to play Sentry today. And get Scaros on board. Be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. BRB. Oh God.
All right. Go back. Opponent goes first. We can keep this one. Unless he has mono red, then we'll have a chance. And red card.
Oh, you guys see that? You guys see my cat try to get my drink?
She's still going after it?
Yeah.
All I see is the ears just like
Yeah.
out of the camera.
Yeah, she was yeah, she was like I went to the bathroom and right when I got back she was just all over it.
Yeah, I don't think with
I'm gonna move my
playing red, I don't think this is gonna be a good one for me.
Yeah. This might be it.
Terror, Fading Hope. The first spell. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We'll make it work. We'll make it work for sure. So chump block a little bit. It's not gonna keep us alive, but oh, he's tricking me.
Tricky,
3,
tricky.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, he wanted to. If the option was like I either do that or he does it like to my creature, like to face. Yeah, let me get enough of these up here, guy. 2, 2, 3.
And one card in hand.
Yeah, all I gotta do is just make it around this corner, and we should be okay. I mean, burn spells in general obviously hurts me.
Yeah. That's an awesome card.
Yeah, and the gen makes it cost 1 less too, so it's like I can. Oh yes. Okay. Just gonna block. Not enough. 3. It's only 1 creature. 4. Guess we have to, right?
Hmm.
But this is gonna make them play stupid. So I could attack in there because I have the shore up to untap. And be able to block.
Nice.
3. He thinks he has it.
Wow.
Two damage. Alright.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oy.
This is...
And strike to the face.
Oh, no.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I
You had a
mean,
good-
I think one turn earlier, or if I went first,
Yeah.
different story. So
Yeah.
3 wins, 3 losses,
Not bad.
and we got a pack. I'll open up my packs for you too, since we opened yours.
Cool.
Actually, I have 4 sitting in here. So Seed Core taps for Phyrexian creatures.
Okay.
Mythic wild card. Let's go.
Nice.
Best wild card in the game.
Yep.
Jordine, she's not used. She might get stronger in later sets.
Hmm.
And Spell Dancer can be blocked. This is also an option for the mono blue decks, but it's like it's one of those things that if you get it in a pack like this, definitely use it, but don't waste a wild card on it.
Right.
So
It's good to try out.
Yep. Yeah. But that's that on my end. I got some adulting things I need to go do.
Yes. Me too.
And,
I gotta play some more games. No, I
Yeah, no,
actually, I my day's kind of open for a little bit, and then a couple hours I gotta be ready. But yeah, thank you for this. This was fun.
No problem. It was nice having you on. I should have everything edited and put up by Friday, give or take. It's not gonna be much editing done to it. Just take out some dead air spaces, and definitely put some highlight links in the description to everything that we talked about. So
That'd be awesome, man.
yeah, it was fun. Maybe we can get in some additional standard events later on.
Yeah.
I do want to try and do something similar. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to not only ask questions magic based while you were playing, but also follow along playing while you're playing. So I can only imagine how it was in your shoes. Somebody asking you,
Yeah.
"What's your favorite card?" And you're like, "Well, I need to think about this land and then this
Yeah.
spell first." And
Honestly, it's hard to like do two things at once, I've noticed. For me, some people can do it. It's really hard for me to do. But sometimes there's downtime in it. But
Yeah.
I still enjoyed it. I was able to like remember. I had some fond memories and stuff. They were good
Mirrored
questions.
in for the win, right?
Yeah. Mirrored for the win.
Yeah.
And stinky skunk spray for the win too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Get some tomato sauce.
Yes.
Wipe all that off.
Yes. And don't go in public after that for a while.
Yeah, unless you're going to a card shop because they already smell like that anyways.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There is a certain smell to be said about that.
Yeah. That
Certain smell.
Nerd stink.
Yes. I'm definitely guilty of that every once in a while.
Yeah.
After a hard day's work. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but it's earned at that point.
It's earned. Yeah. For real.
Yeah. Alrighty, boss man, I'm gonna hop off. I believe you're gonna go play Sentry
Yeah, I might play some Sentry.
or some
We'll
Resident
see.
Evil 4, maybe.
Maybe,
Never
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I appreciate you having me on and you coming in and doing your little interview on my side.
Yeah.
Keep a lookout for some additional content, and I might take that 5 tips to improve and add 5 more to it and send that out to you also.
That'd be great.
And we can get stuff rolling that way.
There's so many things that I could have said.
Yeah.
It's
It's an intricate game that takes a lot to know.
Mhm.
And was it Larry that's grasping the game?
Hey Larry, yeah.
Yeah, he'll get it. It just takes some time.
Yeah, it's one of those things you gotta play it to really understand it.
Yeah, get your feet wet a little bit and
Mhm.
it'll all make sense.
Yep.
But I appreciate it, boss. I'm heading out. You have a good the rest of your day, and try and stay cool in this weather that's out here.
All right, man. Yeah, you have a great day. Happy
All right, bye,
adulting.
Steve.
Thanks
Yeah,
for all
I know,
this.
right?
This was fun.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. See you guys.
See-